Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're feeling cozy. Today we are going to be talking about all of the winter animes that I'm excited to watch and will be watching. There's quite a few coming out, so I narrowed it down to just the ones I will be watching, or else this video would be going on forever. I use the app My Annie List to help pick out which ones I'll be watching, and I'll be tracking my watching on there, so if you want to follow me over there, you can. This isn't sponsored or anything, this is just the app I'm using, and a lot of other people use this app as well. It's pretty popular for tracking anime. Winter seems to be the season for anime, at least last year and this year. Some of the best animes and most anticipated animes have been coming out in winter. Not to say that the other seasons don't have great animes, winter just seems to have the most stacked list. Some of these animes will be brand new ones and some of them will be season 2. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into it with the first anime, which I think might be one of the most anticipated animes that is coming out that I've seen so many people super excited about, which is Sakamoto Days. I probably said that wrong, but I'm trying, guys. The first episode of this anime will be airing on January 11th. It is a shonen action comedy, and I'm going to read to you guys a little bit about what it's about. When Sakamoto meets Oi, the convenience store clerk, it is love at first sight, and just like that, he retires. Sakamoto gets married, has a daughter, opens a mom and pop store in a quiet town, and completely transforms into a plus-size man. To ensure a peaceful life with his beloved family, the legendary ex-hitman bands together with comrades to face off against the looming threat of assassins. And according to the anime trailer I watched, this is because he has a bounty of 1 billion yen on him. This seems like it's going to be really fun, maybe giving kind of sort of Spy Family-esque vibes, slice of life type style. I think it's gonna be really good, and I'm really excited for it. The studio behind this anime is TMS Entertainment, which did works like Detective Conan, Dr. Stone, and Fruits Basket, the 2019 version. It is based on a manga. The original run has ran from 2020 to present, and there are 19 volumes currently. We will be able to watch this anime on Netflix, and episodes 1 and 2 will be released at the same time, and I'm assuming it will follow one weekly episode release after that. Like I said, I'm really excited for this, and I'm curious if Netflix is going to do what they did with Don, where they released season 1 and very quickly after release season 2. I have a feeling when they do that, everything's already ready to go and they're just kind of splitting it up to keep the hype going. But we will see. I will definitely be checking this out, and I am very excited, like I said. Next up, we have a season 2 of one of my favorites, which is season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries. If you haven't watched this yet, what are you doing? It is so well loved in the community, and you need to go watch it. Episode 1 will be airing on January 10th, one day before Sakamoto Days, which you guys, looking at the winter anime schedule, I'm going to be watching episodes all week long every week, so I'm super excited. It is a seinen mystery drama romance-esque type show. It's very good. In season 2, Mao and Jinchi face palace intrigue as a pregnant concubine safety and a looming conspiracy collide. These season 2 captions about what the series is going to be about are a lot shorter because most of the time people already know what the series is about from the first season. But it does sound very good. Obviously, I love this story so much, and I can't wait to see it continue, and I can't wait to see Mao and Jinchi again. Also, Jinchi's English dub voice actor is the same voice actor that voices Gojo, so if that's not enough to get you to watch it, then I don't know what else. The studio is TOHO Animation. This series is based on a light novel and a manga. The light novel first ran from 2014 to present, and the manga 2017 to present. And we will be able to watch this series on Crunchyroll. This series is probably one of my most anticipated series for this season, but I'm probably gonna say that a lot because I'm telling you guys, at least for me, this winter anime list is stacked. Next up, we have another season 2, which somehow might be my most anticipated. I told you guys you're going to keep hearing this, is My Happy Marriage season 2. Oh my goodness, is it so good. It's definitely better than you think it would be. It's a sweet historical romance, basically about a girl whose family treated her really badly, getting married off into another family, and her building a relationship with her fiance, as well as growing into herself and becoming more confident because she was treated so badly. But there's also a lot of drama and also supernatural abilities. Trust me, it's really good. Episode 1 will be airing on January 6th, so super soon. This is a shoujo, which, bonus points for that. Drama, romance, historical fantasy type deal. In season 2, Mio and Kyoka's love will be put to the test as trouble looms over them. Will they achieve the future they dream of? We will be diving deeper into Mio's abilities and meeting Kyoka's parents. The studio is Kamiya Citrus, something like that. It is based on a light novel and a manga. The light novel is from 2019 to present with 8 volumes, and the manga is from 2018 to present with 5 volumes, and we will be able to watch this on Netflix. Netflix does seem to be getting more and more into the anime space these days with My Happy Marriage Season 1, Don 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 most recently, and now Sakamoto Days, which is really cool because I feel like it's just making anime more and more accessible. They also did Kimi ni Todoko for us, so thank you, Netflix. But of course, I'm really excited about Season 2. This series is just so good. I would inject it into my veins if I could. That's how good it is. And I'm just obsessed with Mio. She's so cute. She's so sweet. You can't help but love her. Next up, we have Honey Lemon Soda, which will be a new series. It is a shoujo, and I've been reading the manga since volume 1 has been published in English and following it very closely. I love it so much, and I couldn't be more excited for this. I love that we are getting more and more shoujo anime. I just really hope that the studio can do it justice. Lately, we've been seeing more and more anime projects where the animation is just not there. It's not up to par. They're not investing in the anime and the production as they should. For example, Uzumaki, the first episode was great and then it went downhill very quickly. And I know there were some issues with a condition called Love's anime and also the newest season of Blue Lock. So I am just really hoping that this can be done justice, especially being a shoujo series in the first season. How well they do with this first season will really depend on if we will get a season 2. The first episode will be airing on January 9th, and like I said before, it is a shoujo and also a romance. In middle school, Uka Ishimori was nicknamed Stone. In order to change herself, she enrolled in Hachimusum High School, known for its culture of student liberty. Seated in at a desk next to her in the same class is Kai Mura, a coolly freewheeling boy with lemon-colored hair. In truth, Uka met Kai once in middle school and decided to attend the same school based on a single word he said to her. To Uka, the popular Kai is a distant presence. So basically, we will be following our main character Uka and seeing her build her relationship with Kai, but also seeing her come to be her true self and just move on through life, learn to stand up for herself, that kind of thing, because she struggled with it. The studio doing this anime is JC Staff, which also has done Food Wars and The Disastrous Life of Saki Kai, or Psyche K, something like that. I can never remember how to pronounce it. In my own headcanon, I was pronouncing it one way for the longest and then found out it's the other way, so I apologize. But anyways, that does give me faith that this project might turn out really good because this studio has done some really great works before. This is based on a manga which has ran from 2015 to present, and there are 27 volumes as of now. And you can watch this series on Crunchyroll. If you're a shoujo lover, I definitely recommend this series. It is a must. Next up, a season 2 we have been begging for 4 years. It is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Season 2, finally. The first episode will air on January 12th. This is a shonen comedy supernatural type show. Heavy on the supernatural ghost type feel. It's very fun, and the art style is just some of the best art and character design I've ever seen, especially in the manga. Season 2 will be about Hanako, Nene, and Ko racing against time to uncover the traitor among the Seventh Wonders. The Seventh Wonders are in their school and they're kind of like supernatural and just part of the school. I don't know how to explain it the best. I just definitely recommend it and it's very good, and definitely give this series a try. If you haven't watched season 1, I beg you, please go watch it. The studio is Lettre, something like that, and they did do season 2 of Assassination Classroom. It is based on a manga which started in 2014 and has ran to present time right now with 24 volumes currently, and you can watch it on Crunchyroll. It is definitely giving me some Halloween type vibes, so I was really surprised to see that they're releasing it for winter, but also winter does seem like the best time. And I guess if they release it in winter, it will probably all be out during Halloween so people could binge watch. But either way, I'm super excited for this. I love Toilet Bound and the art and just everything about it. Next up, we have I am getting married to a girl in my class I hate. Now, I put a note in here that this could be really good or it could go completely off the deep end. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go. It could be great, like super good, or it could be just a little too much for me. But either way, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see because I gotta give it a chance. The first episode will air on January 3rd, which, oh my goodness, that is today when I'm filming it, so I guess I better go watch it after this. It is a shonen and it is a romantic comedy, so I'm a little, I don't want to say concerned, but when I see that a romance series is a shonen, you know, there's some really good ones, Horimiya, things like that, but sometimes I'm a little bit like, ooh, how's this gonna go? Because sometimes it can be a little much. High school student Sato Hojo, something like that, is set to inherit his grandfather's major company. First, he must marry Akan Sakamori, the girl he despises the most and who hates him just as much. The two are determined to keep their unexpected marriage a secret from their classmates, but as they begin their newlywed life, the distance between them starts to close. So it's arranged marriage, but they're in high school, but they're starting their newlywed life together as high school students because of their grandparents. It could be questionable to say the least, but it could also be really, really good and really fun, so we will see. The studio is Gokumi, something like that. Guys, my pronunciation is not the best. I know, I'm trying to get better. Dyslexia definitely doesn't help with it. This is based on a manga which started in 2021 and has ran to present time and only has 6 volumes so far. And you will be able to watch it on Crunchyroll. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I will link all the trailers to these animes down below if you want to check any of them out. Next up, we have Medaka Kuroiwa, something like that, is Impervious to my charms, which I also put the note, this could be really good, or this could go off the deep end. It is another shonen romantic comedy. The first episode will air on January 7th. Again, with the shonen romantic comedy, we're always walking a fine line here. Is it going to be too much? Is it going to be great? Is it going to be just enough? This one, the description does concern me just a little bit, but I'm still going to give it a chance. Gorgeous from head to toe, the perfect figure. Tukawa Mona, winning hearts comes naturally as breathing. But the arrival of Kurana Medaka, a new transfer student who won't even give her a second look, turns her school life upside down. She lived her whole life being fawned over, so why is he any different? Mona tries everything she can think of to win Medaka over, even getting a bit extreme at times. That's a little concerning. This new rom-com starring a queen bee and a celibate boy is about to burst onto the scene. So this could be really good or this could be really concerning depending on if she gets to the point of going overboard where it's like borderline SA. So I'm kind of a little bit concerned because there is one part in the trailer where I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm still going to give it a chance and we will see because sometimes it could be a hidden gem. Sometimes it could also go completely off the deep end. We got to give it a chance though. The studio is Synergy SP and there is a manga which has ran from 2021 to present with 17 volumes, which I'm like, it must be good if it has 17 volumes, right? It will be airing on Crunchyroll, so that's where you will be able to check it out. Again, if these last 2 series goes totally off the deep end, guys, please don't come blaming me, okay? I'm just giving it a chance. I don't know. Now, next up on my list, and one I'm really excited about and might be our shoujo hidden gem of the season, is Anyways, I'm Falling in Love with You. I think this series is going to be really, really good, and I'm just excited to be getting more and more shoujo animes like Honey Lemon Soda. The first episode will be airing on January 10th. This is a shoujo romance, but remember, not all shoujos are romances. Wink, wink, I made a whole video about it. It is July 1st, 2020. Mizuha, a high school second year, is having the worst 17th birthday ever. She's missing her chance to get closer to the older student she admires, and her parents didn't even remember that's her birthday. Worst of all, there's a new and unknown infectious disease making its rounds. So all her club tournaments and school trips have been canceled. She's convinced that she'll never have the dazzling youth that she's always dreamed of. But then her childhood friend, Mizuki, suddenly declares himself a candidate to be her boyfriend. This is a school youth story all about 4 friends who grew up like family, one being the heroine, and the 4 boys who she grew up with who she sees as family. Now that I refresh my memory about what it's about, like 2020, infectious disease spreading, things being canceled, it's giving, you know what it's giving. Which I think is very good, and it could be really like nostalgic for people and really represent like that time in our lives. But I do think it's going to be a really, really good shoujo series, and I'm excited to see how their relationships build and develop. And I love seeing big friend groups in different series because you get to learn more about each person, as long as there's not too much drama. I can handle a certain amount of drama, if you know what I mean. The studio behind this is Typhoon Graphics. It is based on a manga that started in 2020 and currently has 9 volumes and is still going on right now. And we will be able to watch it on Crunchyroll. Overall, as you can tell, winter anime for 2025 is pretty packed. There are lots more series also that I didn't talk about that I encourage you to take a look through to see if there's anything else you would personally want to watch. This is just personally what I'm most excited for and what caught my attention looking through everything. And maybe after this winter season, I'll make a video and update you on the ones I actually liked and which ones I didn't like. I'm just really excited that we're getting season 2 of some of my favorites and some new shoujo series as well. But that is all I have for you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you are going to be watching. And if I didn't even mention it, still let me know because maybe I need to take a second look at it. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cozy!